All right, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we're going to look at what is becoming quickly one of my favorites. I didn't like it at first. In fact, I really hated this tank when I first got it. But now that my crew is getting better and I'm learning how to use it, I really am starting to like this tank, and it's actually quite a bit of fun. Now, I don't rule in it yet like I do in the IS-3, but my stats are pretty close. Actually, my average damage is just about 30 less in this tank than it is in that IS-3 with that amazing gun, because this gun's a little faster firing. And honestly, I find the armor on this tank, especially the turret, to be much more reliable than the IS-3. Plus, it's got gun depression, which the IS-3 doesn't have. So in some ways, I think this tank is way better than the IS-3. In other ways, it's not quite as flexible. The IS-3 is faster, so it has the ability to get to or get from one side of the map to the other. The IS-3 also has consistent armor throughout its entire frame, whereas the T32 is strong up top and a little weak on the bottom. Not horribly, though, in the front. The frontal armor is not that bad. In fact, let's look at the IS-3's frontal armor. 110 on the front. So this actually has more hull armor on the front. Now on the sides, 90-60. This one's 76-51. Okay, so on the turret, we have 249, 172, and 100. That's with the new nerfing stats that they did to the IS-3. On this guy, we have much more armor at 197, 152, and 298. So it takes a lot to penetrate this turret. The side is very weak. The back is very weak with 51. Guns. The second, you're going to have to use the 90, unfortunately, when you first get this tank, because the way that they've laid out the research is that in order to mount the 105, you have to have the tracks. So you are going to be stuck until you can get these. You are not going to, and I think it was, 14,000 experience. That's quite a bit of battles. That's probably, like 10 really good battles? But more like 30 battles when you're first getting into a tank, right? So you're going to have to live with that turd of a gun. And the 90 is actually a great gun at tier 6. But at tier 8, it has some penetration issues. So the 105 has 198 pen. That's not great, but it's not terrible. It's lower than both the AMX and the IS-3, though. And it does 320 damage, so it's just slightly better than the AMX 5100's damage, but a lot less than the IS-3. I think the IS-3 is 400. So, bad accuracy, but better than the IS-3. Quick aiming time, 2.3 seconds. Yeah, 225 penetration, 390 damage. So, a little bit more of both. Better accuracy, much longer aiming time, and a slower reload rate. So really, you kind of have a trade-off here. And that's, like I said in the stats, these tanks are actually, in this one, I've only got 40-some battles in my T32. So I've got a bit of a ways to go. I think this tank's just going to keep getting better and better as I get better with it, because that 40 battles takes into account the 25 or 30 battles I had to do with the 90 millimeter, which just sucked, and you didn't do much damage. So I think as I use this tank, it's going to go up and up and up. So yeah, I am really enjoying this tank, like I said, and it's got, I don't know why I'm carrying 17 HE. Let's fix that. What the heck? This is the automatic HE picker, probably because I had that set like that for when I had the other gun, maybe? I don't know. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. So, but I never run out of ammo anyway. I haven't had a situation where I've outfired my gun. So, yeah, it's definitely, in the tanks that I own, it has more hit points than any of the other ones. It's slow at 35 kilometers per hour. It's not going to be a fast tank, but not bad with the top motor. 25 traverse, 25 turret. Yeah, you're not going to whip this thing around. It's slow moving. But it's fun. It makes up for it. It's got lots of armor, and so you just put it in the right place, and it's not a big deal. You're not going to be moving a whole lot once you find that right spot anyway. So let's go ahead and take a look at the service record, and then we'll run out of here. Okay, so here is my T32. 53% win rate, 43 battles. That's going to go up because it's only got 43 battles, and I'm doing better and better in it. Crew's getting better. I'm getting better. 768 experience per battle. That's pretty dang good. 1337 or 1150 damage cost to enemy vehicles per battle. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. And then you can also see that I do not kill one enemy per battle. Looks like maximum destroyed 4. That's partly because of the lowered damage that the gun does. Do a lot of damage, but I don't do a lot of kills. A lot of times other people get them. So, but still, the win rate kind of shows that I do well in this tank. So, off we go. Oh yeah, this is one of the top tanks that I've had for experience too. 1800 in a battle. That's pretty dang good. So, anyway, let's go back to the garage and let's go to battle. I'm going to paint her up before I go, but I'm not going to bore you with that part. So here we go. Okay, this is not a great map for this tank, but it's usable. Pretty low down in the tiering, so it's going to be got a lot of tier 10s. Great. And our T34 just admitted that he's a noob. Says, my first battle with a mouse.
Let's go.
Which means he probably has like 20 battles and decided he's going to buy a T34. I found out today, I forget who I was talking to, but one of the guys that Ryan was playing with, he's in our clan, was like, he had 500 games. So he had like 3 or 4 tier 8 premium tanks. And I'm like, oh man. That's why the higher tiers aren't as much fun as the lower tiers. You know, you learn. You buy them, you do terrible in them, and then you go back and go, wait a minute, what was I doing wrong? So, I don't know. I guess if you're learning how to play and you're really interested in doing well and improving, then I don't have a problem with somebody who's newer getting a tier 8 premium. But if you're going to be a meathead and play, if you start doing poorly in it right away, take a break from it and go back and learn how to play the game, I guess. Because that is what a lot of guys do. A lot of guys just run out and buy tier 8 premiums, and they pretty much ruin the tier 8, 9, and 10 because they don't know what they're doing, and they go out in the battles and they just get killed, and it was a waste of a heavy tank for the most part because it's usually a T34 or an IS-6. I've also seen my share of guys do great in them, but or the Luva especially, and I think it's because the Luva is a hard tank to play, and so you see guys just get decimated in those because they go out and they buy them and they shouldn't be driving them. Not one bit. I don't know that I'd ever buy a Luva. I'm bad enough as it is. I might get a T34 someday, way down the road, but it's not going to be anytime soon because I'm not good enough. Can he hit my body? Yep. Where did he hit? I think that's, yeah, he did. He hit the top of my frame. Didn't do much damage. Oh yeah, I guess he did. He did 400 something. I didn't think he could hit me though, but alright, let this guy move back. Come on. Might knock the building down, but I guess it's not really knockable. What's this guy doing? Thanks. These guys are going to get sideswiped. That's the people are like yelling and stuff, but we're winning. then visit Tank City. I don't want to pull up because I'm not going to expose my body to that T-34. I want to kill that T-20 prototype. These guys sitting up on the hill are in for trouble. I hate to do this because I'm exposed now to that dude. He's going to hit me. He's going to hit me. Come on. Aim. Come on. Boom. Got him. Okay. What's going on, Ryan? Now, I should be able to get my little head up here and not get damaged from these guys. Make sure I'm safe from everybody. Almost. What? Where did they hit me? Sensing a little bit of crap factor. Now the trick is you have to, once you're fired, you have to keep moving because your commander's hatch is where you're weak, and that's where I hit that dude.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Why is everybody swearing and so angry on our team? We're winning. They're all getting all bent out of shape, and we're freaking winning. Okay, so we need to finish this dude off here.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Oh boy. What's going on here in the field, though? Oh, 3 tanks left. Wow, we got them. This went really well. Yeah, see, the AT-15 and the AT-15A, you could just penetrate them right through the front. And that's... I might stop going down that line because that's a big issue. I mean, this tank only has 198 pen, and I just went right through the front of that Tier 8 tank destroyer. Not that it's not a tank destroyer, but the whole idea behind the British tank destroyers is that they're so freaking heavy. But it just, boom, right through. No issues whatsoever. Right through. Watch this. Goodbye. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even have to aim for a weak spot. It's like, there's the Tiger. GW, goodbye. He's not going to survive long enough for me to reload. Oh, maybe he would. Yeah, let her rip. Let her rip. Aim at me. Yeah, you aim at me. Mine. Mine, all mine. Oh, I had 4 kills. Matched my record. A lot of experience because I'm premium and it was my XXX. But look at the damage board there. Not bad. Did take some damage myself, but yeah, almost 3,000 damage in a tier 10 battle. Now, admittedly, I mostly ran up against my own class. I mean, mostly they were tier 8s that I ran into. Actually, they were all tier 8s, I think. Let me think about this. We can look at my personal score again. Yeah, the IS-3, the T-32, T-34, Tiger 2, and AT-15. Those are all tier 8 tanks. So I can brag about being the greatest, but I am. Both in experience and damage. I was the greatest, so boom. 1,200 experience. This is a good tank. It is fun. I'm getting the hang of it. Let's go ahead and run one more battle. All right, so I'm going to go around the horn, as you're supposed to, with the heavy. Unfortunately, this map does not provide a lot of... Yeah, maybe, you know what? I'm going to go up the center, see what I can do. Because that has that little perch there, and I can hull down in that area, which I like. I don't like the idea of not being able to hull down. It looks like everybody is... all of our heavies are going this way. Maybe I should go the other way. KV-3 is going to go. Okay, that's what we need. We need those heavy armored guys. The JT-88, the KV-3. I think they're going to need help over that way. I'm going that way. I hate going this way, but I really feel like this is going to be more conducive to this tank at this point. And I'm spotted. Thankfully, they have no artillery, so... Okay, why are they all stopping up there? What are they doing? Oh, they're going to kill the 131. Yeah, see, we got an IS creeping down the QB steel here. Kind of quarterback sneak or whatever. Oh, we got a lot of tanks doing quarterback sneaks here. Yeah. Boom. Oh, what was that? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that happens too, so especially in a higher tier battle. Yeah, didn't get to move. That's great. So, well, I guess I will keep that one because you know what? That kind of stuff happens, and I was being stupid, sticking out here, and guy pretty much one-shotted me. But that's why I hate this area, because you can't, there's nowhere to hull down. It's all exposed. There's no flat ground, and you got to be able to hull down with this tank or you're in trouble. So, yeah. Moving on. Okay, this is a horrible map for this tank. Weird tiering too, man. All tier 8s and then 4 tier 10s. Oh.
Move out.
We are a feeding trough for the tier 10s on this one. I don't know. I hate this map for this tank. This is a good map for mediums that fly around and shoot things, but this tank is too slow. It's hard to protect the front. I want to go to my little spot here. You guys all know. Hopefully this T-29 won't take it, though his gun is just as good as mine, so, you know, he's got as much right to be in the corner as I do. Looks like I'm slightly faster. His tank looks bigger than mine, actually. Look, it's bigger. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day, right? So the T-29 is actually larger than the T-32 by a long shot. There they come. I'm going to try to make it so that I can sit like this without exposing any of my hull, and he will not likely be able to penetrate me. Oh, that was luck. Lucky luck boy. Oh, this guy, he's firing fast, man. And somebody else. What? How did he penetrate my tank? What? Mm-hmm. Nice gold ammo. I ricocheted, right. Wow, the bounce from his shot made me move. I couldn't hit. Or somebody ran into me. Stop it! You know what? Do it on your own, dude, buddy. I'm not doing it for you. I hate when tanks do that. I hate the T-28 prototype. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. What? That guy's totally using something. Freaking over half damage almost. Oh! No! What was that? I gotta push that tiger, man. Okay, he's dead. Good. Get your side in like that. There we go. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna be able to hit anything on that dude. Yeah, Yeah, I can't penetrate that. Shh. Whoa. Yeah, what are you doing? Pull that out right there, just like that. Yep. This low. It's fine, dude. Rush up. I'll take it. You go first. Now you got all the health. Now these guys, oh boy. The Waffentrager. We're in bad. This is bad.
Enemy armor is damaged.
He's gonna shoot at me. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting the frick out of here. Yep, not gonna happen. I'm not sticking around. The Waffentrager see me. Look how high up he is, man. He's got a high tank. That thing sits up high. Dang it. I'm backing out, dude. I don't have enough armor for this thing. For this battle. I can't wait till the 105. That has got to be fun doing that kind of stuff. Oh, why are you sitting there? Pick this back up where we left off. Make him come to us. He can't really do anything, but that other guy's going to get shot in the back. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's going to go right through me. What? Oh, he's an autoloader. That's right. Yeah. Well, I did what I could. So there you go. There's a meh battle. So we've had one good battle, and one bad battle, and one... I think that's good enough for tonight. And so now it's time for the killing blow that finishes this team off. Yeah, sweet. Hey, you know, that wasn't half bad. 1,000 experience, 30,000 credits. Of course, I probably made a lot less than that. Yeah, 10. Wow. That's surprising. I actually scored better than 2 of our tier 10s. So did the T34. Didn't do that much damage, but man, that was... Yeah, I can't believe that. That's pretty cool. So, final thoughts. This is a great tank. It's not as OP as the T29 because it's on a level where you're going to run into tier 10s and a lot of tier 9 battles, and it's just the gun is underwhelming for the type of tanks that it runs against. It can do it, but it's not going to be an amazing tank. If they had the next gun, which comes on the 103, this would be a ridiculously silly, fun tank. But I still think it's fun. And the fact that I'm earning, 700 or 800 experience per battle, sometimes more. Obviously, the 2 of the 3 battles I did tonight, I earned over 1,000. So, that just shows you it's a good tank, and especially for just kind of a okay player like myself, it's a fairly easy tank to play once you have it upgraded all the way. You can, once again, get in the same situation as you do with the T29, and that is if you don't protect the lower half of the tank, you're going to get in trouble. But if you can find positions where you can hide it, it does really well. And even in, frontal combat there, if you're careful, you can do some damage and be a troublemaker to the other team and get a good score. So I think this is a worthwhile tank. And I'll tell you what, between the French, because I've ground up the French lines, I'm not very excited by what I see at the top of this German line, or this Russian line. Looking at the IS-7, I think it is. Let's look. Yeah, the IS-7. I don't know. I don't really see them doing that much. And then, looking at on the French line, the 50B, I'm kind of, the way this thing plays, if you saw my review on this, I'm kind of afraid of this because I think it's just going to be just as hard, except for a tier 10. Now, this still sees tier 10, so maybe it'll be easier because now I'm top tier, but this is not an easy tank to play. But the grind up and plus the French grind is just murderous. So, the grind to this tank going through the T1 heavy tank, or if you go through the M4 and then the jumbo E2 to the T29, either way that you go, if you do T1 heavy and M6, the grind is pretty easy. It's not great, but it's not super hard either. And then you get to the T29, which is a lot of fun. And then this tank, once again, has been just a good, balanced, fun tank for me. So I'm looking forward to the 103 and then to the E5 that follows it, the 110 E5. I think they're both going to be great tanks, and from what I've seen people playing with them, they really seem to like them. So I like that play style, and I'm enjoying this tank. So anyway, I hope that review was helpful to you, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great night.